All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Unscripted, and unfortunately, my ugly mug is back.
Who is this guy?
My ugly mug is back. Want to give a big, nice round of applause to George for filling in for me while I was gone. And I see you guys spent the money while I was gone and bought a few things. I see that we got a bus now, which is right here. When did you guys get that? That's for the start of the show. I was actually out on that with Mikey, and then I think we got a golf cart for Chipper and Shane when they go play golfing.
Thank you for that. We appreciate that.
And then I heard Adam and Mikey got together and bought a plane.
Yeah. See what happens when you're gone for a couple weeks.
We take
full advantage of the situation.
Adam, what's up? How you doing?
I'm fine, but maybe you need to leave more often because we get more deals on shit.
No kidding.
Well, I want to see because, like I said, Mikey comes to me and says, "Hey, we got all this unclaimed money. What do you want me to do with it?" I said, "I don't know. You got free reign to do whatever you want." He's like, "Well, Adam called me and said we needed to upgrade the plane. So the plane that we had, we got rid of that, and we bought this black one and had it customized to whatever we wanted it on. I don't know how he got rid of it.
Yeah, because I needed it to be a little bit taller so I could walk in it without having to be hunched over. So that's the reason why.
And I guess he got some special kind of artist to draw or put the red line radio on it while they were in the air flying.
It's all airbrushed.
It's airbrushed. There you go. And then the golf cart, I was out and seen the golf cart. I didn't even get to drive this. That's what Shane and Chipper got. I mean, I don't know how them guys got it, but Shane, how'd you talk Mikey into getting this golf cart?
Well, it has Chipper's name on it. I don't have shit.
Yours is on the other side, Shane. Did you not see that?
Yes, on the other side.
Yeah, right.
Forgot. Yep. My bad.
His is on the driver's side because he's always driving the bus.
And then we go we get the bus, and then the next thing I know, we're picking George up in Vermilion on my little break, and we're trying to find a McDonald's birthday cake, which we did find it. We did find it. I got to present one to George whenever I see him, but we did find it. So I'm glad to have everybody back in studio. Thank you guys for joining us here on this beautiful non-rainy
studio.
Non-rainy Saturday.
So far, not rainy.
So far, non-rainy. But how's everybody doing? What's been up with everybody? I've been watching a few shows, going back to watch a couple shows. You guys did fantastic without me.
Well, geez,
I wouldn't say all that.
Yeah, I mean, he's been gone for 6 weeks, and he's wanting to know what's going on with us. I mean, shit, he's gone for 6 weeks. What's going on with you?
Well, hold on. I want to know why you didn't do it properly. And, since you're the big Steeler fan, do like Aaron Rodgers, and you had like black and yellow smoke letting us know you were emerging from your hiatus that you were on.
Well, see, I didn't want to let you guys know, but Aaron actually invited me to Malibu. So we got to swim with the dolphins and whatever. So that's where I was at. I took the old plane down there. Then Mikey flies back the next day. He's like, "Hey, I got this brand new plane that Adam approved for." And I said, "How did Adam approve it?" He goes, "Well, he's the star." So
what does ayahuasca feel like?
There's a lot of paparazzi out there. Paparazzi. There's a lot of them following us all around. Aaron was showing me how he was meditating and why it took him so long to give the Steelers a decision for if he was coming back or not. And he said,
so you were actually hanging out with Aaron?
Yeah. I was
congratulations on all your success.
Yeah, exactly. So I was hanging out with Aaron.
They were sweating it out together, butt ass naked.
No.
In complete darkness.
Oh.
But with my girlfriend, Aaron, yes.
Hey, get your hand off my leg. That wasn't my hand.
I told Aaron Rodgers, or A-Rod, as he told me to refer to him as A-Rod. I said, my one of my co-hosts on the Steel City Renegades really doesn't like you, and he's like, "Well, tell him to go fuck off."
Yeah, well,
that sounds about right,
man.
So, what did Aaron say? He'll send you a jersey for him then?
Well, I've already got one. It's just got to get a customized.
Yeah, it's one of those yellow jail ones.
Oh, God.
The helmet's not bad, but...
My co-host Chipper already got me a pre-ordered Aaron Rodgers jersey. It just got the wrong name on it. I think he bought it from China or something. It's got...
Pickett.
Yeah, the Brown starting quarterback's name on it.
Yeah, it's got Pickett on the back of it.
Well, take it to that stitch and switch and have them fix it.
I'm just going to put a piece of duct tape on her yellow duct tape with his name.
You say
whatever
that.
works.
Is that the name of an actual embroidery company? Because that would be awesome.
Yes. Yes.
No, it is. They take off the back nameplate and then they will stitch in whatever you want.
Correct.
No shit.
Locally?
I think numbers too, right? Or is it just the name?
Yeah, I called them and they said that I would have to send it to them. And also, I think I was telling Chipper last time that you can go on eBay and get the iron-on ones that go right over the top of that.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
So that's pretty cool. But other than that,
hopefully you don't have hopefully the Browns fans don't have a quarterback jersey because it'd be fucking a thick ass fucking pad on the back of their neck. It'd be like a neck roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said it, not us.
Yeah, you said it, not us.
Hey.
But other than that, man,
Facts are the facts.
Right?
I just been hanging out, trying to get through some stuff. And, June's a bad month for me, man. The start of June really sucks. I lost my brother the first week. My mom and dad's anniversaries that week. I got birthdays in that week or that month. And it's a bad month for me, man. And I really just needed to take some time and just focus on that and work on some things. And it's a bad month for me. But again, appreciate George for filling in. Didn't even hesitate whenever I asked him. He's like, you got it, man. I'm here for you and whatever you need to do. And glad to have George a part of the show whenever he wants to just jump on and be a part of the show with us moving forward. I mean, I know that we call this Unscripted with Adam and Dave, but I think we just need to change the name to Unscripted because there's no more Adam and Dave. It's everybody's show now. Chipper show, Shane show. Shane got a guest. George is there. But other than that, man.
No, because unless we have a nameplate with our name on it for our seats, I don't want to hear shit about it being Chipper's show too.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So when we get the Jamie's Flea Market, I will make sure that we all have nameplates on our seats.
Hey, that's when we can do the birthday cake presentation.
There you go.
There you go.
You're thinking in my mind, man. You're getting in my mind. That's exactly when we're doing it. When we go to Jamie's.
You guys just won't let me live the whole nameplate thing down, huh?
No. No.
Sorry.
It wasn't my idea.
But anyway,
It doesn't matter.
besides that, I'm without wheels right now because the vehicle I was driving, the transmission blew up in. So Erin's been taking me around. Her mom's been picking me up. I've been getting rides from Randy Jr. and Robbie.
That poor girl.
Yeah, she spends enough time with me. She don't need to spend any more time with me. Now she's going away with me for 3 days of Niagara.
Unbelievable.
To the Falls of Niagara.
Ugh. God, the torture.
I was going to say you broke the bus already.
No. I guess Mikey had told me this morning that a band needed to rent it for something, so I rented it out to. I forgot who he rented out to. I thought it was Alt 95, but unfortunately, they didn't show up at the Barrel House last week.
Oh wow! Now you're throwing that. Wow.
I'm showing you that you're going to hear that big. Yes, we are. That's my sister and brother-in-law's dog. That's Hera. And
Hera?
Yes, as in the hair of the dog that bit you. That's where she got the name.
Well, let's not talk about dog bites. Brett Baker's watching.
Is he?
No, he's not watching.
No. So
That would be funny.
apparently, this is hilarious because my cousin Brandon was actually in town, and he was visiting, and then unfortunately, our uncle had passed away.
Randy, right?
Yeah, last Tuesday or whatever it was, and so Brandon and Brett has my aunt and Dana, Jeff and Dana have 2 dogs of their own or whatever, and Brett has his Bernese mountain dog, which those dogs can be pretty large. And I guess one of the dogs, or they were either fighting or something, and Brett went to step in, and he got them separated or whatever. But when Brett turned his back, his dog got him on his wrist or whatever, or the forearm, and shredded him up pretty good. And then he got away from him again, and then he got him on the back of his arm. But the funny part of it, and that's not funny because I felt bad for him because anything where the dog bite sucks. But
Yep.
Brandon tells us because he takes Brett to the emergency room because obviously he got to get it checked out, and he said that Brett is in there like the biggest bitch. Like they're asking him what's the pain top, when they ask you what your pain level is, he's like, it's like a 25. It fucking hurts. It's the worst pain I've ever had. So whatever room he was in, they had a guy coming in who had 3 stab wounds.
Oh,
one on either side and one in his back. They push Brett out, and they hear this guy talking, and they're like, you know, what? Because Brett's wanting all these high-end drugs, and they ask this guy, like, how you feeling? He goes, nah, it's about a 5. He goes, just give me some Tylenol. I'll be all right. And then fucking Brett's over here crying and whining about, you know, his dog bite being one of the worst pains he's ever had in his life.
Man,
So,
lay off Brett, man. Lay
no,
off
hold
him.
on. So his girlfriend's name is Haley.
Yes.
She's awesome, by the way, because we were talking to her at the funeral, and believe it or not, you can ask her if you go to the doghouse and you see her.
We talked to her. We talked to her at the
because Brett apparently, feeling like the little bitch from the whole situation, opens the curtain before he gets discharged and asks the dude if he can see his balls or his dick because he figured the guy had big balls because he was only asking for Tylenol, and here's Brett asking for every goddamn thing you can think of under the sun.
seriously?
And she will back you up.
Adam, you should never tell me that story because you know when I see him, I'm gonna play the song. You got big balls. I got big balls.
Well, and the bad thing is he jokes. He goes. I'm not gonna lie, dude. He goes. I straight up asked the dude. He goes. Let me see your dick. He goes. I know that motherfucker's gonna be dragging the ground if you only ask for Tylenol.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god.
And so when I asked Haley about it or whatever, I looked at her. I go, and she's sitting there. She had like she was eating something, and she just puts her head down and she's shaking her head. Yeah, she goes, yeah, he did.
Oh,
but that's my cousin for you.
Oh my god.
So getting back to Brett, we see him at the doghouse and he's got his arm in a sling and he tells us the story the same way you said it, but he didn't say nothing about the emergency room. I'm like, Brett, how did that happen? And he gets into the story. I was like, do you still got the dog? He's like, oh fuck no, man. I took that dog, I took it to the rescue and blah blah blah, yada yada yada. He was just going off. But then he had told me, he said, when I talked to him before his injury, he said he was in the military and he was running off this tank or something. He went to go jump over this shrapnel that was on the ground, and he hit his head on this steel beam and it knocked him the fuck out. That's why he got out of the military, because he's got some kind of like stuff wrong with
head, like a head injury because of it. And like, you know, I wouldn't say like PTSD or whatever you want to call it, but like some sort of, he doesn't have CTE yet, but.
But anyway, so Brett's hilarious. But anyway, as we wanted to start the show, I know we're about 15 minutes in. We'd like to send our thoughts and our prayers to Officer Wagner, who got Philip Wagner from Lorraine. He got gunned down this week by a disrespectful act from somebody.
Fucking coward.
Shot 3 cops. Unfortunately, Mr. Wagner Officer Wagner lost his life. I think he was 35 years old, right? 35?
Yes.
35 years old. So if we can take a moment of silence real quick and just bow our heads for his family. And speaking of deaths, we lost 3 icons this past week. Chipper,
This month.
Or this month.
This week.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but fuck this whole month period, though.
Yeah. This week. Chipper, I'll let you lead off. Which was the one that shocked you the most? Was it the Hogan one?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Malcolm Jamal Warner, yeah, but his was an accident, so not much you can say about that. But yeah, Hulk, definitely. I did not see that coming.
Nobody saw that coming.
No.
Yeah.
No. And the Ozzy thing, obviously, everybody knew at some point in time that was coming. And if you watch that concert from a couple weeks ago, he really wasn't in all that great a shape. But, geez, I mean, have all 3 in the week.
I mean, they say death comes in 3s.
Or it actually came in 4.
Oh, yeah, some banjo player died or something.
Chuck
Chuck
yeah.
Mann, that's who it was.
Yeah, trumpet player.
Yeah. That's close.
You guys wouldn't even know who he is. You guys are too young to know who he is. George
Chuck
would know.
Mangione?
Yeah.
Come on.
You know him?
I mean, I don't know him.
He hangs out with stars.
False.
Yeah, I knew his music. I just
don't
didn't know
any
you
stars
guys.
that I hang out with. Besides you guys.
I'm not a
Yeah,
star.
You don't need to tell me about July's. Mine was a crap one from last year. So you trust me, you don't need to know that July sucks for me all the way around.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Yeah. So I know I put out there the thing of who is on your
So hold on.
Mount Rushmore.
To go with that, he says somebody with bubble wrap. So what is Willie Nelson the new Betty White? Because remember, anytime somebody would die, we'd always say, "Put Betty White in the vault, so nothing happens to her."
Right.
But go on, carry on. Sorry.
Go ahead, Chipper.
But man, I mean, I heard there was like a debate of who, Hulk Hogan, is he like the all-time greatest wrestler? This and that. Yeah, I'm not going to say yes or no for the simple fact that there's so many. Everybody has their own opinions, especially since I don't watch newer wrestling. You got The Rock, you got whoever else. But I'll just throw this out there: if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, the WWE would not be where it is now.
And
that's why
Hogan saved wrestling not once but twice. He saved it. That's why he's the greatest, whether you like him or not. Whether he said racial stuff, and we're not going to get into that.
Nope.
But Hogan saved wrestling, and if I had to do a Mount Rushmore, it would probably be Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ric Flair, and I'd probably do Rock, and you could probably
There's only four.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, but if I had to take one of them out of there, it would probably be Flair, and I'd replace him with the Undertaker. That's my top. That's my Mount Rushmore.
You can't go wrong though. Like, I mean, I know it's all personal opinion, but like,
right,
you're those 4, 5, 6 names are legendary. So I mean, they're interchangeable.
Well, you could probably throw Cena on there too as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the newer.
Well, let's also think about. I understand people want to bitch about what Hogan did after wrestling. Let's not talk about that. Okay, like yes, that was fucked up. That's wrong. Whatever. We'll leave that over here.
Yep.
If Hogan didn't do what he did for wrestling and then what he did in the movies, you wouldn't have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and John Cena and all these other guys and doing movies as well. That's the thing. Hogan set the precedent for all of them that. He opened more doors than just wrestling for everybody. Mm-hmm. So whether or not I understand, I've been seeing a lot of people on Facebook bitching about fuck him because of his racist thing. It's like, okay, but you got to look at what he did for the sport of wrestling. What happened outside of that is a different story, and we don't need to discuss it obviously because yes, we all agree that it was wrong, and we ain't trying to start any fights with it. Exactly. It's wrong. You know what I mean? But for what he did for the entertainment side of wrestling, like. He was the icon that when a lot of us grew up, when you saw the red and yellow or you heard that music hit, that made your night. I can remember watching Saturday Night's Main Event and hoping to God Hogan was going to be on there.
Right.
Well,
remember they had the group Evolution, and they had Flair and then Triple H and then Orton and Batista. And it's like, if you wanted to turn around and try to set precedents on an Evolution, you could sit there and go Hogan, Undertaker, then The Rock, and then into Cena. There's been somebody to
great Mount
carrying
that.
See, I think the Mount Rushmores need to be done by decades.
The baton is and that's what I'm saying. The baton has been handed off to one guy to the next guy to the next guy.
Yep.
Going forward like that. And I thought about that last night. I was like, because I purposely turned on SmackDown. Not only was I shocked to see that they weren't in Cleveland, I was like, well, timing was everything. But they did a very nice intro.
Don't spoil it. I recorded it just because I want to see if they did anything.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, just exactly. But they did do the first 10 minutes is the full on, dedication and everything for Hogan. And it was just very well done. I mean, I purposely looked at that and I thought, man, if it wasn't for him and how that baton got passed on, and it's like you could literally pinpoint when that baton was handed off.
Well, even Rock said that in his thing, Rock said, he goes, our match at WrestleMania with you passing me the torch. He was like, so that tells you,
Did you see his post yesterday? I'm assuming you saw his post on Twitter that he did for Hulk. I thought that was outstanding. The little video of the with the TV with the match between him and Hulk. That I thought that that post.
Well, think about it. I mean, it was icon versus icon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And unfortunately, the Miz had literally back to back posts. It's like he's literally hit hard double time this week because he got to work with Ozzy, doing the promo stuff in the ring. So that's very special to the Miz. And then to turn around and not even 48 hours later, Hogan, and it's just like he's just got to be spinning, for him personally. It's just like, wow, it's like Adam said, this week has sucked.
Did you guys happen to watch the thing on, I think it was Netflix, the McMahon thing?
Yeah, I watched it.
I've watched it.
It was really cool, since now we're talking, Hogan, the passing of seeing how McMahon did what he did for Hogan and what Hogan did for McMahon. And even though they had the differences, they still managed to get back and still be friends or cordial. And he brought Hogan back, even with all the shit going on between them. So
speaking of Netflix, and I'm gonna ask all you guys this: did you guys see Happy Gilmore 2?
No, I did not watch it. So shut up.
Bryce did.
I am going to tell you.
Bryce watched it.
In my opinion, it's not good. The way that they portrayed some of the characters, it's not good. I mean, for all the hype that they built up over 30 years of it being Happy Gilmore 2, I think they could have done it a lot better, but that's just my opinion. If you guys watch it, let me know.
Well, the problem is you don't do a fucking sequel to it 50 some years later, 20 years later. You got to do it within like 5 to 10 year window.
I agree totally with you, Adam, and how they started it off with a key person passing away in it. I did not like it.
That's why I'm worried about Spaceballs too. I'm very leery about Spaceballs too.
Well, we've said this numerous times when it comes to doing reboots or sequels. It's just leave shit alone. There's just certain movies that you just leave it alone. I mean,
I hate to agree with you, Chipper, but I agree.
I mean, with you and Shane being the two golf guys on the show, I would suggest that you guys watch this movie and give me your honest opinion, because it's supposed to be a comedy. It's not funny, dude. It's not funny. It sucks. It really does.
I do want to watch it, and I feel like comedy's subjective. So I mean, I'm not. I've heard a few bad reviews, so I'm not gonna completely throw it under the bus yet until I watch it.
Yeah, but you know how many times they said something sucks? I've watched it and I thought it was hilarious.
That's
why
that's the beauty. That's the beauty.
I'm just giving my opinion. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm not.
And my sense of humor is way different than yours. So you know what I mean?
Yes.
Adam actually has a sense of humor.
Yeah,
very dry.
So Shane, I ain't talked to you in a while. What's been on with you, man? How's things going?
Just as a phrase I like to always say, living a dream, somebody's, but not mine. Just working, man. That's pretty much it. Just putting my nose to the grind. Playing golf on Wednesdays.
What about you, Chipper? What's been on with you?
Same thing. Not much.
How many Crushers games you been to last week?
In the last week? Well, there was last night. All last weekend, so that's 4. And then tonight, weather permitting, and then tomorrow, weather permitting. So yeah. Golf, work.
How are they looking? Are they gonna make the playoffs?
Playoffs.
Playoffs. You talking about playoffs?
Well, as of before last night, when I looked at the standings before last night, we were half a game in first place. So, and we won last night 8-6. So yeah, so far so good.
Chipper's over here in his Atlanta Braves gear.
By the City Connect.
City Connect.
Yes.
That's actually a cool ass jersey.
Yeah, well, I got it.
The ones for the Bristol race are better.
I can't see myself spending $175 though.
Come on,
sure
Chipper.
You can.
Good Lord. Well, after I sell the AJ Brown helmet, maybe I'll get it. But other than that, no, nothing else. I mean, Shar had her surgery 2 weeks ago.
How'd that go?
It's amazing. You're messing with somebody's neck and you're in and out in 5 hours and you go home. Like, what?
Right.
Yeah.
Modern medicine.
It's amazing. I mean, she had a couple of discs replaced in her neck. And, I didn't know that this is how they did it, but they go through your throat. They don't do it through your back. They go through your throat. So they move your esophagus. And how's that word, huh? Pretty big word.
Esophagus.
Huh?
Oh.
Spell it.
Spell it.
IT. It.
Well played, Chipper.
Spell esophagus.
Yes. But it's amazing. They go in through the throat and do what they ever do. And it's not like you're removing like something in your arm or fixing a broken arm. You're messing with somebody's neck. You're in and out and home in like 5-6 hours, and they put her in a neck brace for 2 weeks. That's amazing.
Has she got the brace off yet?
She was supposed. The doctor told her she was supposed to have it on for 2 weeks, just so she doesn't do the quick left to right thing. So yesterday it was supposed to be her last day of wearing it, but she still had it on yesterday. So, but it's amazing. You're messing with somebody's neck, for crying out loud. It's in and out.
Yeah, back in the day, she would have been in the hospital for 5-6 weeks years ago.
Yeah. Yep.
For sure.
So, what about you, George? What's been up with you?
All outside of putting up a new set of gates, and then, like Chipper says, weather permitting, hopefully you'd repair the front steps on the house, and that'll be tons of fun. But looking forward to doing it, and instead of just sitting in the chair like I usually do every single day, which has kind of been, I mean, it's nice working from home, but it's just like, once in a blue moon, it's like you want to just get out and go do something else. I mean,
so go sit on the porch.
Well, if I could take the whole setup with me, I would. I would just slide it right out to the back deck, and it's kind of funny. After getting some pieces for the steps, I'm sitting there and I'm like talking to a buddy of mine. I said, all I need is like 5 or 6 boards and just slap up and redo that whole deck. I was like, I could have it done in like an hour tops. I says it would look pretty cool. And he's like, well, whenever you want to turn around and do it. It was like, it would look really cool. And I was thinking about it, and I'm going, and it wouldn't cost that much money either. I was like, might end up doing it. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, you got to do that, man. You got to take some time out for yourself and enjoy it. Adam, I know that I haven't talked to you much, but you were on vacation at the beginning of the month, man. How'd that go? When you first rolled up on Tropicana Field, how did that look? What was your thoughts when you seen that?
I was like, what? I knew it was bad because obviously we had seen the pictures, obviously, after the hurricane had hit. But mind you, the whole roof wasn't ripped off. There was just the holes in it or whatever. And it's a nice stadium. I mean, I know it gets a lot of flack for being one of the worst stadiums in the MLB, but I think it's nice. And I mean, seeing it like that with the roof completely just torn off and them not even really doing shit with it was kind of shocking. But I mean, it was just like you were in awe. And there's still a lot of places down there that are still trying to rebuild from that hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see certain spots like, in Siesta Key that are still trying to build up.
They're not going to fix Tropicana Field?
There's a lot of issues on that, and a lot of, because, there's talks they might move the team, and shit like that. So I don't know what the plan is. They don't want to be in Tampa. They want to be like in St. Pete or something and build a stadium over that way. But
isn't that where they're playing at now? Is in St. Pete at the Yankees?
No, it's right. Well, it's Tampa, but it's right across from the Buccaneers Stadium.
Oh, okay. I thought they were playing in St. Petersburg at the
No, because when I went years ago, I took the tour of Buccaneers or Raymond James Stadium, and then as I was leaving, I noticed that literally their stadium is literally a mini replica of Yankee Stadium. It's like set up the same fucking way, and it's George Steinbrenner Field with a big George Steinbrenner statue out front.
And it's literally next door across the street from Buccaneer Stadium.
Yep.
Huh.
Like literally, like the football stadium's on the right, the baseball field's on the left.
It's kind of like Pittsburgh.
Kinda, yeah. Didn't the Rays just get sold though for like a? Didn't the Tampa Bay Rays just get sold
Yeah, somebody bought them
like
for-
$1 billion or something like that?
$1 billion.
But
Yeah,
so I don't know. I mean, I mean, you got to have a dome if you're going to build a stadium, right? I mean, that Florida heat,
Yep.
and all the rain they get.
Let them sissies play in the fucking heat and the rain. Fuck them.
I'll tell you what, I didn't realize, like, we had always heard stories of watching, or when you would watch a game when your team was playing Tampa, or, you know, is that I can see why all the catwalks were getting hit, because good Lord, was that an intricate setup up there, you know, with all the way that sits on top of it. And it's not very high, you know, and it's weird because when you drive past the stadium, it actually looks like it's sitting on an angle. Like it's not straight up and down. It looks like it's at an angle. It's weird.
How was it?
No,
How was it being down there and then sweating your ass off and swamp ass and all that down there, and just to come back home and have to deal with the swamp ass all over again?
Florida swamp ass is different. As soon as you walk outside, you're dripping. It's moist.
That's
Like,
what he said.
You walk outside and there's just like, you know, damn, that was quick. Like, you know, I mean, to the point where like I bought these shirts to go swimming in because I had already been sunburned. You know what I mean? Bad. So, like, and it sucks too because like you get into the Gulf of America and the water is not that cold to where it cools you off. You know what I mean? Like you want to get in and be like, it's refreshing, and then fuck salt water too. That shit's annoying.
Yeah, it is.
And we were getting our ass beat because the waves were pretty choppy and shit out there. Like Gail got to the point she'd walk in, spend 5 minutes, and she'd get the hell out because the waves were beating her ass and knocking her over. She couldn't stand up in it.
Well,
Piper loved it though. She got her a pair of goggles and was swimming around looking for seashells and whatnot.
That's one.
That's why I had to say it because I know I hadn't heard it yet, so I wanted to make sure. Piper got to learn. She kind of boogie boarded a little bit, you know, got the hang of it, and it sucked because we had to leave that down there because we couldn't bring it home with us on the flight. But
on the flight,
yeah. So we got a bunch of seashells while we were down there, and I actually got an oyster shell that was pretty cool. But now it broke on the trip back home. Like it was closed. Now it's separated. I actually think I have it in here. Oh yeah.
is it a bearded oyster?
It's broken half.
Yeah. But I mean, the designs on it was pretty cool though.
Oh yeah.
You know, but yeah, so we did a lot of, I did find, I don't know where the hell it's at. Maybe Elizabeth has it, but a bunch of, I got one shark's tooth when we were down there. It was a little one though, but because we went to a beach down there that was supposed to be notorious for it, but we struck out that day. And then we did the dolphin tour we did where we saw the dolphins. They went to a sandbar.
Did you see Snowflake?
We saw a couple of them. I was probably, I would have to say like maybe 20, 30 feet away because they were chasing the boats when we were standing on the sandbar and they were swimming. They swam past us. It was kind of cool to be that close to them.
While you were at the sandbar, did you have rum and cokes?
I did not. You could have that because they actually do have it to where you can buy a wristband and you can drink while they do it because it's like a 2-hour thing. And of course, as soon as you're pulling off the dock to go out to the open water, they're playing fucking Gilligan's Island theme. So that was pretty good. The bartender on there was a chick from Michigan, so she was a Michigan fan. So when we went past Urban's house and I flipped off the boat in his house, on his boat, it's the O Sherry boat for his wife because he's got the OH or the O for the Ohio State logo on it. So her and I were talking about going over and putting a big old red X over it or a blue and yellow X over it and putting an M on it. Since you guys always block out the M's or whatever.
Was there any young girls at his house?
There was nobody there. Ryan said that the one year he went, him and his wife were outside. I was like, I'm thinking, God, he wasn't because I would have cussed him out. Fuck that dude. I can't stand Urban Meyer.
Why? Because he owned Michigan?
No, because he's a fucking piece of shit.
Well, he owned Michigan. He was their daddy.
That's fine. You can, just like we're fucking dickhead's daddy right now because he can't beat us.
You mean John Cooper 2.0? You're right.
John Cooper Jr.
How is your your summer home or whatever down there coming along. I mean,
Oh, my $11 million doll hairs house.
I mean, you posted a picture of it, and figured you were going to buy it. So is the paperwork all finalized? Is it yours?
Yeah. Well, sorry, we were gonna buy it, but we put all the money, all the extra funds into the jet, so we couldn't buy the house down there.
Well,
Because believe me, if we'd have had the fundage, my ass would not be sitting in this room right now. I'd be sitting on the beach or out in the water.
But Adam, you went on vacation with Ryan and Elizabeth, right? And then you guys met up with Willie and Sean.
Yeah, the day Willie and Sean, it kind of sucked because it rained a lot that morning, and we probably shouldn't have been in the water at the pool because the storms were way off in the distance, but we're still in the water like we didn't give a shit. But they thought it was going to rain real bad, so they didn't stay as long as we would have hoped or spend more time. So we did get to see them. That's all that matters.
How long did you guys spend together?
They came in about 9 and we're gone probably about 3 or 4.
Okay.
What's up, Clint?
Yeah, Clint, what's up? I got to spend
Hype man in the house.
I got to spend some time with Willie yesterday out of Sandusky. It was cool seeing him. I ain't seen him in a while, so he was out there flagging. I was announcing, so that was really cool. Got to do that, cross that off my list. I don't know if that's going to be the last high miler or whatever. So yeah, hung out there. That was cool with Willie. So now
it's probably hard to talk to him because he's got so many people up his ass.
Yeah, it's really hard to talk to him, but if you know him personally and you got a personal relationship with him, you can get that time with him. So, I mean, we had some time. We talked about 20 minutes, man, and talked about some things moving forward and whatever. So, I mean, yeah, it was kind of cool. So, I mean, cool.
Yeah. So Tight End Loose Out was together.
Yeah. Shane, you went to a show a couple weeks ago trying to be incognito. How'd that work out for you?
I don't really want to talk about that, Dave.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello.
Wow. Now we got inquiring minds want to know.
Dun, dun, dun.
Shout out to Willie's Custom Upholstery and Repair for being a sponsor of the show. Yeah.
That bad?
Wow.
Listen, it's just I can talk about it another time, just not right now.
Okay, but have you been to any other shows before that?
No, I have not been to any other shows of late.
Because of that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Are you
I'm
planning?
just trying to, like I said, nose to the grindstone. I got a weekend coming up at the end of August, and I got vacation the second week of September. Sorry. Yeah, just trying to.
Did Chad cut you off?
More of the opposite. I had to cut myself off.
Okay.
Are you going to?
It's a bad breakup.
Am I going to the acoustic show? Yes, yeah. I'll be there
in Richfield on I think it's September 21st.
Are you going, Chipper?
Yes, sir.
Hell no.
Why are you?
Why not?
I'm not driving that far to go see him.
It's not that far.
What do you mean that far? How do you
40
think
minutes.
I feel?
40 minutes. Huh?
How do you think, 40 minutes? I love a 40-minute show.
It's 40 minutes from Missouri to Richfield.
Oh, I get that.
Just get a DD.
Nah. It's a Sunday afternoon show. What else you got to do?
Crusher's
NASCAR.
Game.
Crusher's Game. Okay. They're out of
NASCAR.
town probably. They don't even play in September.
If they make the playoffs, they will.
If they make the playoffs.
Well, it's not like the certain Major League Baseball team here.
Oh, hey, ho, ho, ho. Wash your mouth.
They've been doing pretty good.
Don't call it a comeback yet.
That's just because the Tigers have been sucking. That's all.
Correct.
Hey,
that
a
always
win is
helps.
a win, is it not? Is it not a win?
Sure it is. I'm not saying otherwise. Sure.
What's the records look like compared to the team in Atlanta?
We're 7 games behind you.
Really?
Overall?
7 games behind us.
Yeah.
So you're looking up at us.
Yes. That is correct.
Holy shit! I did not know that.
When they firing
Yeah.
their manager.
The talent-laden lineup of the Braves is 7 games worse than the Tribe.
They're missing 3.
Here we go.
They're
Here's the
missing,
excuses.
No, it's just a fact. They're missing 3 out of their 5 starting pitchers. Ozzy Albies isn't hitting worth a damn. Either is Michael Harris. I mean, It's just a fact.
Have you guys ever noticed that Chipper roots for all the good teams? Like he's a front runner.
You all know the story about why I became a Braves fan.
Chipper, I know. We just like to
Good
be
Lord.
You were in a Browns playoff game in the 80s.
Yeah.
How are you a Steelers
I was
fan?
actually at a couple of Browns playoff games back in the 80s.
Let me ask
Exactly
you
my
this question.
point.
Let me ask you this question.
I was forced to go because my uncle gave us had free tickets.
You
We
were
were
forced to go.
Yeah.
So when
My
you went,
arm.
did you wear Cleveland Browns
No,
gear?
did not.
Sandy, I know you're watching.
Did not.
Do you have any pictures?
She does not because she didn't go.
Thanks, Sandy. Yeah, I pulled that up and made that design myself. Appreciate that.
No, I did not wear brown stuff, but I was forced to go because my
You
mom.
were forced
It was
to
my.
go.
It was my mom's
Gun to
brother.
your head.
It was my mom's brother. So my uncle and my mom forced me to go with him because he had free tickets.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Here we go.
Did you buy tickets to the game, Chipper?
Hell no, I was too young. My uncle actually had free tickets.
You remember that game, huh? What game did you go?
I was at the drive and I was at the double overtime Jets game.
So what was your thoughts on the
I was at
drive
the I was
game?
at the Bills game.
When what's his face bounced on his head and the ball popped out?
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I was there.
What was your thoughts on the drive game, being there, seeing that?
Well, I was at the opposite end as to where we're finished up, but it was still wide right. I think the field goal was wide. It wasn't good. But whatever.
She said she does not have anything. Also, he was not forced to go because of the gun against his head. Heck no, my mom wouldn't force me. So now the truth comes out.
Can you boot her off of here?
No.
No.
Sandy, was he a Browns
Absolutely
fan before
not.
he was a Steelers fan?
Don't answer that.
Sandy.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh yes, the truth comes
The
out.
answer is
No.
yes.
Or like be like Ace or what was it, liar liar? And the truth shall set you free.
Yeah.
Come on, Chipper, you can let us know. Breaking news here. Did
No.
you like the Browns before you liked the
No.
Steelers? What was
Oh, I'll be honest. I actually liked the Steelers before the Browns because I had when I was younger, I had a Terry Bradshaw automatic launch like football machine. It was a plastic football, then you just put it in the launcher and it shot like about
my brother
40
had one
feet.
of them.
And I was actually a Terry Bradshaw fan before I was actually a Browns fan.
I actually had a Cordell Stewart jersey.
Yeah. Cordell Stewart was way before his time.
See, so
Chipper, you can admit, since Sandy says she pleads the fifth, so that means that's a yes. You were a Browns fan before you were a Steelers fan.
He'll
What-
never confirm nor deny.
What year did you become a Steelers fan?
I was a Carolina Panthers fan before I was a Steelers fan.
What year did the Panthers come in the league?
90.
He is such a
Five.
liar.
Or was it 94? They came in when the year the Browns left.
So Sandy throwing you under the bus.
But
Indians
Oh, hey,
also.
that red line bus is backing up and
Yes.
up and backing up. and
Indians
pulling up.
also ask about the games growing up with the free burgers on the way home with the back and riding in Dad's
oh
truck.
sure, I've never said that. I've never said I didn't like the Indians before I liked the Braves. I've never said that. My dad was manager of our little league teams, and we used to go to bat days all the time. All the time. Yeah, I was an Indians fan before a Braves fan.
Hey,
I told you guys a story about that.
do you guys smell that? Front runner.
I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean,
Who's your favorite basketball team?
I really don't
Doesn't have one.
No.
Did you watch it back in the 80s?
Yeah, I mean, I like the Cavs. I did.
You weren't a
I'm not-
Lakers fan, a
no.
Showtime Lakers fan,
No.
were you?
No.
Okay.
But I just don't like basketball anymore just because it's so star driven and the game has changed so much since the 80s and 90s that I don't care to watch it.
Sandy says
See,
you like the
it's
Carolina
right.
Panthers.
I still like the Panthers. That's my NFC team.
I have a Kerry Collins jersey that I think I've worn.
So do I.
Is that because Shar is a Penn State fan?
No.
It has to partially be. Has to.
Half the partially.
Well, no, because Kerry Collins wasn't Kerry Collins like their first quarterback that they drafted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So then that's when Barry Foster went to the Carolina Panthers,
Yep.
and we went to that preseason game. I actually got Barry Foster and Kerry Collins autographs when we were at that game
So what year did you become a Steelers fan?
in the 80s. At some point,
In the 80s at some point.
Yeah,
Dude, who was the first quarterback you remember playing?
Terry Bradshaw.
Okay.
Yeah, Terry
He
Bradshaw.
wasn't in.
Get her.
Terry Bradshaw.
Either way,
I remember those guys. I remember those teams back in the 70s and 80s. So I was Steelers fan starting the 70s, but you know. Oh boy! Now
She says, then I don't know. The wheels fell off the cart.
So hey, Kajana Carter went to the Panthers, right?
Penn State again.
Yep.
I thought it was the Bengals.
Oh, it was the Bengals. You're right.
Bengals.
No. Who was the?
Kajana Carter went to the Bengals.
No,
Yeah.
but there was a who was this? Who was the stud running back that
Tim
went to?
Biaka Batuka.
Thank you, Biaka Batuka. From yeah, you know.
Michigan.
that-
I think we need to have an hour segment with Sandy live on Twitter.
Clint says Gary Collins is still better than Amy.
He still wants his jersey.
Yeah, still.
I'm still working on it. I can't find it. Not on DH Gate, nowhere.
Where you just got to go to every team that he's
And
played on. And
but-
try to get,
I am not buying. I'm not paying $150 for a Kerry or a
let me
Andy
see if there's
Dalton
one on
Pan-
Marketplace.
Kerry Collins Panthers jersey. I'm sorry. That's not
Actually, here's a funny story. The Kerry Collins Panthers jersey I have, it was after Collins had left by about a couple months. Some guy was selling it on eBay for $2, and I got it for $2.50.
good.
And it's autographed. That's the big kicker. It's autographed, and I got it for $2.50.
There you go.
Yeah. Bad thing is, I was going through all my shit, seeing what I had, so that way we know when I go to set up this card show at the Moose or memorabilia show. I have a Derek Brown Panthers jersey that's autographed. I'm like, shit, I totally forgot I even had that.
So if you really want to get Clint a jersey,
No,
for
it's got to be Panthers.
Panthers?
Panthers.
Okay, I found a bunch of Cincinnati jerseys.
No, I found a
For
bunch of
$10.
those too. Yeah, I found those too. But our thing was with the Panthers. It's got to be an Andy Dalton Panthers jersey. And
Be right back.
Okay.
I can't find it. And I'm
Shane's
not
going to finish the story.
The shirt says.
Will you two shut up?
But George, you got a ton of jerseys. Out of all your jerseys that you have, what do you think your most favorite jersey is?
I would, the one that keeps popping off the top of my head, the Tomlinson baby blue. I think the Chargers is still one of my. If I open up the closet, it's in. Yeah, that's my first.
Did you see they're bringing back the old Chargers when Harbaugh played there? That blue?
Yeah,
Did you see that sweet ass jersey that they gave him? That thing was sweet.
I haven't seen anything.
I
like
don't
that.
care what anybody says. That jersey was sweet.
it's
the powder
nice.
blue?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they gave him a dark blue, like the old.
It's the other dark blue. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Darwin James gave him a powder blue one too. Did you see that?
Oh,
one?
did he? I didn't see that.
I'll have to send it to you. It's on TikTok. He came to practice with them because you know how Harbaugh gives out them patches on their thing for what they do in practice and whatever, kind of like. So Darwin James gave him one with the powder blue back in the day, and he coached with it on. I have to send you the video. It was actually pretty sweet.
I also have an Eddie George. My best. I was going to say. I should say it's my best purchase one. Was in Parma at one of the flea markets down there, and walked in, and the guy had jerseys just everywhere, and the Titans sleeve was sticking out from this one pile, and it had like a couple of weird, like, looked like a rust stain on it. And I was just like, well, what jersey is that? And he pulls it out, and it's an Eddie George original first year Tennessee Titans jersey. Now, if you guys remember, back then, that first year, the only way you could get the jerseys, you couldn't get it like on eBay and everything now. You had to order it from NFL Shop, and those jerseys were $250 to $300.
Yep.
I bought the jersey for $25 after I negotiated it with the guy because he wanted $75, and we took it out, and there were some more what looked like the rust stains on it. And I said, "Nah, just because of the couple of spots where the stains are," I says, "Best I'll do is $25." He sold it to me for $25. Took it to the laundromat for $7. Cleaned out all the stains. No stains. I got me a very nice first-year Eddie George jersey, and I'd say that one is
the white one, George.
Yes, it is the white one.
That is pretty sweet. You know what I'd like to have is either an Eddie George or a Bruce Matthews Oilers
jersey.
Yeah.
The powder blue. If I was to get a Chargers jersey, it would have to be the powder blue Junior Seau jersey.
George, I'm surprised your favorite isn't a Seahawks or 49ers. Oh, where'd he go?
He's probably
there it is.
Here's that bad boy. And that is the first year ones.
That's pretty cool. George, how many times have you wore that?
I'm gonna definitely say under a dozen.
And it's a Reebok one too. Yeah, and it's a Reebok one.
Yep.
Well, I'm starting to see that a lot of the breaks that I'm seeing, like for jerseys now, they're not doing the custom anymore. They're actually like Fanatics is starting to do actual Nike jerseys.
Clint, that would be awesome.
Oh, that would be
Find one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple jerseys, man, that are pretty cool. I mean, I got Patrick Queen jersey that Chipper bought me. It's a 2X that I'm starting to fit in. It's a white one. I like the white ones.
There's the home.
Jake, I want to go
This
home.
is the $2.50 purchase, gentlemen.
$2.50.
$2.50. Reebok.
Give you $1.50 right now for it.
with the captain's patch, no less.
That's actually a pretty cool jersey. I like
I
it.
like how Jake Delhomme was so bad he was only 2 stars.
But again, guys, this is like one of the original. It's one of the original Reeboks, you know. But yeah, for $2.50.
Wow, $2.50. Chipper, what's the coolest jersey you think you got?
You talk about to wear or
No, whatever one.
Ronald Acuna autographed jersey.
Have you wore it?
Hell no. That or Chipper Jones autographed jersey, one or the other.
Adam, what about you?
Oh God, if we're talking autographs, it's hard to say because I got
not autographs, just jerseys in general. Coolest jersey you got?
I don't really have any cool ones anymore. I mean, because the Browns jerseys ain't cool. It's just brown. I have my Myles Garrett orange one I like, but I'd say probably, even though I can't wear it because it's way too small, but it's probably my Charles Woodson Michigan jersey.
George, that's a cool jersey.
Yeah, this is my go-to. I definitely have worn this a couple dozen times, believe it or not. But of course, now that the Chargers are primarily using this color, it's not, people are like, oh, well, we kind of figured.
I went through all those when Mud City was still happening and all that stuff, doing those breaks for autographed jerseys. I went through all of my cabinet and seen all the jerseys that I have that I won. I'm like, Jesus, I've got so many autographed jerseys.
Yeah.
What's the coolest
Prime
one?
example, I have a fucking Michael Brantley Astros jersey I forgot that I have that's signed. Where's he at now?
Michael Brantley.
He retired, I think.
He retired. I think he
retired after last year. Yeah,
I think he works for the Astros in the player development. Because isn't Grady Sizemore still on the Chicago White Sox coaching staff? Because he managed them last year, the last 16 games. I think so. Donnie Cather, the Golden Flagger. What's up?
But man, yeah, I was going through all. I went to open up my cabinets and looked at all. I mean, I still have them all in the bags. I don't have them framed.
Who's the coolest one you got?
Acuna. Yeah.
You got that from Mud City?
I don't remember if I got it from Mud City or what, but yeah, that's the coolest one. So I got so many football jerseys, autographed jerseys.
So I found mine. I had to run to the basement.
Oh. Who was that? Antonio Gate? Yeah. Oh,
that's another good old Reebok one. Yeah.
That's slick.
And that's the nice thing is when you see the Reebok logo, everybody goes, dude, we know that's an original, that's an OG right there. It's like, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I forgot. This one I got recently.
Beeb.
Oh yeah, you won that.
Yeah, at the Moose. Thank you, Jeremy. But yeah, since we're going through collections here, here's that Brantley Astros jersey. I hate taking them out because
That's an Astros?
This
Yeah.
is the Cavs jersey that I got personalized from their City Connect this year. It's actually, I like the powder blue. Pretty cool.
Oh,
Pretty
shit.
cool.
That bag opened on me.
Oops.
The first hockey jersey I ever won. Victor Hedman.
There you go. I still have. In fact, I wore it a bunch of weeks ago. I still have one of the original Columbus Blue Jackets jerseys.
Do you? Yeah, there's my Panthers. It's the white one.
With what's his name on it? With Stinger, I think it's what they called him back in the day. The mascot.
This is the one that I wish I could. I mean, it'd be nice to get rid of, but he has played in so many different teams. But this is the only one I have that's not custom. Robert Woods of the Rams.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yes.
And then I have my Aaron Rodgers jersey.
Kipper needs this one. It's all. Hold on, I'll pull it out of the bag for you.
Is it autograph?
Yep.
I'll trade you an AJ Brown helmet for it.
Seriously, I'll trade that.
Really?
Yeah, I would.
That's a Penn State? Is that a Penn State jersey or is it a Giants?
Penn State.
Really?
Yeah.
We may have ourselves a deal.
Well, I just know because, and the first thing I thought of because I know Char's a Penn State fan.
Right.
So that's why I was like, when I started going through it, I'm like, well, maybe Chipper will want it for her.
Yeah, well, we may have ourselves a trade here, ladies and gentlemen. In the next five days, if it doesn't sell on the eBay.
Well, what's funny is that I got Joe, my buddy at the Moose, he's got more stuff on eBay he sold. So he's, with me being new to eBay, he's like, that's probably why I'm not getting any bites on my stuff that I have up there. And like Gail's bitching at me because I want, you put a price on there. I'm trying to sell the Derrick Henry that I have.
Yep.
And I think we were at the limit right now. We have an offer for $325 or something like that. But we've had, yeah.
Nice.
And it's funny because there was one guy that wanted to trade a Eric Dickerson Rams with a visor, but it's like the different Rams. It's a different yellow helmet. It's weird. But then he showed me, and I almost did it just because of what it was, because I've always wanted this helmet. Earl Campbell Oilers helmet.
Ooh.
Mm.
That would actually be another Oilers jersey I would get. Earl Campbell.
But my thing is I'm like, if he trades me both of those helmets for the fucking Henry, I would do it. Because I know I could flip the Eric Dickerson being a Hall of Famer.
Oh, sure.
You know what I'm saying? But having the Oilers, like, I know it's Earl Campbell, but it's a fucking Oilers helmet. Like, come on. You know what I mean? And then it's funny that, you say it because today he messages me and says that we have another trade. It's for an AJ Brown helmet straight up for the Derrick Henry.
Really?
Yeah.
You would do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys, we're at break time right now. We'll take a little 5-minute break. Shane, you want to get a hold of your guy?
I sent him the link.
All right, so guys, we'll be back here on Unscripted. You're watching us on Redline Network.
Pee break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Unscripted. Just want to give you guys a little bit of information. We will be going to Jamie's Flea Market here pretty soon. I'll keep you guys updated. We would like to thank Jamie's Flea Market for partnering with us and letting us do our show and have a kind of little makeshift remote studio down there. I also want to give a big shout out to Willie's Custom Upholstery, who is our official show sponsor. Them guys do pretty good work. I just seen some stuff that they did with some old trucks and whatever. Also, Doghouse Bar and Grill, Chipper. What can they get at Doghouse Bar and Grill if they go there and mention Redline Radio or Redline Network?
Free appetizer.
Free appetizer. So right here is their specials. You guys can check them out. That's their specials. Make sure you guys go there. Tell them that you know us over here at Redline Radio. They'll take good care of you. Make sure you guys do that. Also, want to give a big shout out to Redline Promotions. If you guys are looking to get any bands booked, any small businesses, want to get out there, make sure you look them up. And our all-time favorite place, the award-winning #1 barbecue in Lorain County and Cuyahoga County. Where's that at, Chipper? Who is the best barbecue? I know you and Adam just went there a couple weeks ago and got yourself a sloppy toppy. How was that?
It was really good. Couldn't eat the whole thing like when we did the show from there. Ended up bringing most of it home.
Yeah, did you share it with your sister?
She got one, yeah.
How did she like it?
Sandy, you want to chime in and let us know how you like the sloppy toppy?
Yeah.
By the way, it's from Jones Bones in
Jones
Columbia
Bones
Station.
Barbecue. So you and Adam went there, and you guys had a day off and went there together?
We didn't have a day off.
Oh, you guys planned it. Sick invite.
There it is.
And there it is.
Sick invite.
Actually, we didn't plan it. Shar planned it.
Oh, sick invite.
Oh, Shar and Gale, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Shar and Gale.
Oh, so sick invite.
Yeah, we didn't know
Appreciate it.
we didn't know anything about it until Shar and
Yeah,
Gale
okay.
told us about it.
I believe that. I believe that.
Okay.
And I got some motion from property in Alaska, I'll tell you too.
Okay.
take
Let me check the phone.
So what's up? So you'll see me soon. I guess that you guys want me to come to Sandusky and announce. I mean, that's what I'm taking. But Shane O'Mac, you're back. What's up, man? How's your
Yo, hey, I was wanted to chime in on some of them jokes, but you left me hanging out here in
Oh, go ahead.
backstage area.
Sick invite.
Well, it was a sick invite for Jones Bones, and I just wanted to correct you because I like being a dick to you sometimes. It's oceanfront property in Arizona because there is oceanfront in Alaska, by
Correct.
the way.
I know
Just
that.
saying. Just saying.
I know that.
See, Sandy said she liked it. Those potatoes are really huge. I would love to know where they get those.
GFS. That's what he told us.
Told us where he got
Did
it.
he? I missed that.
GFS.
I missed that. I didn't hear that. Sorry.
He's old. You got to give him. You know, he didn't have his hearing aid turned up. Leave him alone.
All right, so we got
What?
Nate. We
What?
got Nate backstage. I don't know if he's cameras on or whatever, but I can't see him. So Nate, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. You got your camera turned on?
Let me see. Let me see.
You got to allow access to it when you accept the invite.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, that's true. If they were
So Shane,
open.
or guest, give us a little bit of information about it.
Our guest today is Nate Taylor. He is let me get it right. I don't want to be wrong. He owns the production company Lucky Weirdo Films.
Yes,
who
yes.
is putting out a full-length feature film called Broken, which comes out August 2nd in the Cleveland area with there's a local Cleveland-based band on the soundtrack called Fester. It is a psycho thriller crime drama that deals with mental health awareness. And Nate is the writer and director of the film.
Oh, so that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not allowing me to go on video. I mean, let's see. I thought I allowed everything when I jumped on.
Yeah, just go back out real quick and try to jump back in. Maybe you got to do it that way. I don't know if that allows you to do
Okay.
that.
Okay, I'll try. All right.
Yeah. But anyway, Shane, how did you go about finding Nate?
This was a mutual friend of ours. He was reaching out to get a platform to promote his movie, and the mutual friend tagged me in the post, and here we are.
Nice. So hopefully we can get Nate on here. I like talking to people when I can see their face. Audio's cool, but I like talking to them when I can see their face. But
For sure.
anyway, let's get back into the jersey thing real quick while Nate tries to get that back on. Chipper, what's the most you ever paid for a jersey?
$100.
$100.
Yep.
That's not true. Didn't you just pay like $125 for the Crushers jersey? You were telling me.
Oh, we talk about those. Oh, yeah. When it comes to Crushers jerseys, because money goes to charity and stuff. Let's pay a little bit more. Yeah, 125 or so.
Well, you didn't tell us the cool story that you told me and Aaron about the jersey and the player's dad.
Oh, when Shar got it?
Yeah.
Oh, so there was this new player that came with the Crushers. They had an auction for the military jersey, which the money went towards like VFWs, MVets, and stuff like that, local military, whatever things around here. And so we had a new player show up. She actually bid on his jersey, and come to find out that she outbid this new player's dad after she won it.
What?
Yeah. So we went on the field. He autographed, Jaden autographed the jersey, and we came to the top of the stairs, and come to find out she outbid his dad.
Wow.
So we had no idea, but we ended up working it out where we talked about it, and we ended up selling it. He ended up buying it from us for what she paid for it. So that all worked out in the end. And then in turn, the Crushers actually hung on to one of those military jerseys. And so when we sold it, to his dad, the jersey, the Crushers gave us the jersey in return. So it all worked out in the end.
Good shit.
All right, so we got Nate up.
Can
There he
you?
is.
There we go.
Hey,
What's
hey.
up, Nate?
There you go. How you doing?
We're doing well, man. We're doing well. So Nate, tell us a little bit about yourself for people that don't know about you.
So I'm originally from New York. I've been here probably like in Cleveland about 2 years so far. While I was in New York, I was doing a lot of. I was acting. I'm an actor, so I did a lot of commercials, a lot of film. Took it very professionally. Ended up moving to Cleveland, like I said, 2 years ago. Started going to school here, doing digital media for film and television. Built myself up a team. We started doing a lot of short films. So we doing like the Cleveland 48 Hour, other short films, just trying to win awards, get nominated, put our work out there. And this year was our first attempt at our first feature film. I write all these scripts for our team, and I started writing the script around November, and finished it like in the middle of January, and then we started filming. So we filmed from pretty much from January till May. We filmed a lot. It's a full feature film, so it's like it actually is a 2-hour film. It's like an hour and 57 minutes. Some days we would film like 4 or 5 scenes in one day. I really actually impressed with my team because they put a lot of hard work in, a lot of hours. We had to hire, some outside help, the photographer, gaffer, my production assistant. So, we had to hire people that we didn't have that wasn't already a part of the team or whatever. And they did a phenomenal job. And this movie is actually pretty dope. So, predominantly female cast, some really dope actresses, deals with mental health awareness. So, that's one of the big plots of the movie or big messages of the movie, I should say. So.
Okay. I see you got a Chucky doll behind you.
Yes, I'm a big horror fan, so.
I can see that. That's awesome.
You got a Michael Myers. Is that a poster or a cardboard cutout behind you?
Yeah, it's Michael Myers in the back, and I got like a little miniature Michael Myers at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that.
Cool. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
So tell us about this movie. Get into a little bit more about it. Like, When did you think about doing this? When did you first sit down to put the script together for it?
Originally, it started out as a short film. Actually, when I first wrote the script, it was a short film. My mind just works weird. I mean, I'm just a writer, and once I start putting pen to pad, my brain just starts going. So originally, it was been a short film, and actually, I ain't gonna tell you what the short film was about because I don't want to expose the actual movie itself. But it started as a short film, and it just grew from there. Where I went from only it's like a according to standard industry standards, like a page a minute. So it went from this script being like 15 pages, 15 minutes, to it being 50 pages, then being 70 pages, then being 80 pages, then 100 pages. And it was like, oh, we got a whole full length movie here, So yeah, that's naturally how it started. The whole like mental health awareness thing, so that just derives from me. I did grow up in New York. I didn't have the worst childhood, but I did have a crazy, rough childhood. I dealt with abuse myself. I actually dealt with sexual abuse myself, and I had friends who also dealt with emotional and physical abuse. So I put some of that, or a lot of that, in this movie, as a message to people. So in the movie, you do see one of the main characters who deals with some mental issues, and you see how she navigates through life. You see how she navigates, through her job, and how she, communicates with her friends and family, and how she just, gets ready, for her day, and how she does, just it's a different field than just someone who doesn't have them issues. They do things a lot differently, dealing with the mental stress that they go through. So yeah.
Guys, anybody got any questions for him? Adam or Shane or George? Anybody?
Now, when you say like, you get into this, like, I'm kind of the same way. Like when I would sit down and put pen to paper, it would be, I could be there for hours. You know what I'm saying? Just like, how long is it something like for you? Like when you have this idea, do you put yourself on like a time frame, or you just say it's just going to go as is? Because that way, once the ideas start flowing, whenever it stops, it stops.
I would say for this movie, I did have a time frame because I had only got half of the script done, and I had already started building up my cast. So it took me like a month and a half to do the whole script. So
That's impressive in itself.
Yeah. And like I said, the script is actually pretty dope. And I could have took a little bit longer, but I know I didn't have any more than maybe like 2 months to finish this whole script and get us filming, get us going, so we can at least have a premiere sometime by the end of the summer. So
now, do you got to go through and get like permits and shit to do all your filming, or how does that aspect of it work?
Not to incriminate myself, but I mean, no, we didn't get.
Sorry, I wasn't trying for that.
I was going to say,
no, a lot of people I would say were very gracious. They let us use their accommodation. They let us use their home, for certain scenes where this person, this character, this is their apartment or their house or whatever. We did utilize a lot of the empty buildings, I would say, or abandoned buildings, or whatever in Cleveland. I must say Cleveland, Cleveland has some really phenomenal spots, and even the abandoned building spot. I mean, it's a lot here, especially like Cleveland or different areas. So we utilized some of them areas, and kind of made it look like they wasn't abandoned, and made them look like, it's movie magic, So no, we didn't get no permits. I remember one time we were shooting on this one street, and because the film takes place, or the film is about also two detectives who are investigating a series of murders that are taking place in Cleveland. And we highlight Cleveland a lot. Like you can see this movie, when you watch this movie, you can tell, oh, this is definitely in Cleveland. Because we highlight a lot of locations and spots in Cleveland a lot. So it's one part where the detectives is coming to this house where one of the murders took place, and in the scene you see their guns in their holster and they have the badges, and actually the cops were coming down the street when the cops were walking up to the house, and yeah, they kind of stopped the detective, the actors playing the detectives was like, asking them questions like, they was confused. Like, are you really detectives? Like, where are you guys going? Like, what's going on here? Like, yeah, all that. So, no, it's just a film. It's just a movie. We're not really detectives. And then we got some noise complaints where cops had to, stop by because some of the scenes, one of the death scenes, one of the kill scenes, I would say, it got a little noisy. So I think when the neighbors complained and cops came by, and they were really cool though. They just want to know what was going on. So yeah.
They didn't ask for a part in the movie.
No. I was gave one though. That would have been a cool cameo. So
right.
Yeah.
Now, where exactly are people going to be able to see this at when it comes out? Like, is it like at your normal movie theaters, or is it like a private type thing?
Yeah, so it's going to be shown at Atlas Lakeshore Cinema. I said Atlas Lakeshore's. I think it's Atlas Lakeshore 7 Cinemas on Lakeshore Boulevard in Euclid. That's the one. That's the theater we booked. Our theater we booked, I think it holds like 375 people. Really big theater from top to bottom. It's August 2nd. We're having a big red carpet event. So it starts at 5:30. People can come in. We're gonna have vendors, big red carpet event. I actually hired a host from Atlanta. She's gonna be hosting the red carpet event. She's gonna be interviewing not just the stars, but the guests as well. So just it's gonna be an opportunity to mingle to network. I mean, you're gonna have not just common folk there, but you're gonna have producers, directors, actors. You're gonna have different people who are part of the entertainment world in Cleveland. So it's gonna be pretty phenomenal. So yeah, doors open at 5:30, and the movie starts at 7 p.m. Like I said, it's pretty much 2 hours, so like 7 to 9.
So if it's at the one movie theater, just to open it up, how do you go about getting it more widely shown?
Well, after we show it at the premiere, see how that goes. Might or might not have a second showing. I'm not sure, but we're just focused on the premiere for right now. We're definitely putting it on the streaming platforms, so we're definitely getting it on Amazon Prime, Peacock, Tubi. Hopefully by the end of this year or the beginning of next year is our goal. So, and by that time too, because by the end of this year we plan to be casting for our new film. So we just Lucky Weirdo Films is just trying to keep it going. So yeah.
I mean, since you say that it's about like mental health and whatnot, like, do you think that what is it that we can do? Because I seem like, I know a lot of people that were in the military that seem to have the issues when they come back. Like, what in your mind is it we need to do to help these guys get through it?
Right. I mean, I would say, definitely, acknowledge the fact that people do have mental health issues. If you have a friend or if you have a family member that are doing things out of the norm or whatever, I mean, it's something that maybe, address it. Some people seem like, it's a very touchy subject. People don't want to talk to family and friends about that. Definitely want to accuse someone of having mental health issues.
Right.
But if you put something that's just like out of pocket, just addressing it, giving them an ear to be able to talk to you, because if you open yourself up to them, they might come to you and say, hey, yeah, I've been having these issues. I definitely need somebody to talk to, and hopefully you can point them in the right direction. So
I like that.
George, you got any questions?
I was going to say, as I worked with a friend of mine on a horror script years ago, and when you've got, all of a sudden you've got this idea, and it's like, all right, in your head, you kind of have your focus of, all right, this is where I want it to go. But then as you're writing, you kind of sit there and go, okay, I should add this, and this is also going to work, and add this and add this. I know I had to find myself, trying to go, okay, that's a little too much here and there. With this movie, how much did you actually have to pull yourself back to sit there and go, okay, that's too much?
Right. So one thing I would say about me is I've been writing for years, and I started out writing years ago when I started doing poetry. I used to actually perform on stage all throughout New York State, upstate and downstate. I have this kind of mind where when I write, I just know that this is it. Now, mind you, this is the biggest. I've written all kind of short films. This is the biggest script I've ever written. So when I wrote this big script and then we started filming it, sometimes you do have to change things or add things because things translate different from paper to, to actually to film, So I just have a mind for some reason that when I did have to add things, I did have to change things. I just know when that's enough. I don't really have a secret answer for that. My brain doesn't get boggled with, oh, I want to add this or add that, or oh my God, maybe I should add this. Like, I just know, okay, when I add this and add that, okay, boom. And I look at it from like I step back, I'm like, okay, this is it. and it just clicks in my brain. Just like when I wrote poetry, it's like when I wrote that poem, I'm like, okay, that's it. I ain't got to change it. I ain't got to make no edits, nothing.
Right.
Same, you know, as I was directing and putting the pieces together.
Yeah, I mean, so what is the name? What is the name of this this movie again?
It's called Broken.
Broken.
Yes, yes.
How did you come up with that name? Is that from your past experiences and whatever?
That's one thing too. I'm just good with names too. I have a bunch of them. So when I first started writing this, I didn't even have a name. So I think I wrote a couple pages, and just as I was writing, and I feel like God was just taking control of my hand. It's just like that broken just came to my brain, and I was like, okay, broken. This goes back to what I said before. Like when it comes to me and I know that's it, I just know it's it. And as the direction of the film was going, it just Broken definitely was the name that is definitely Broken was a name that the movie should be called, based on the way that my script was going and the direction it was going. So yeah.
It just fit.
Shane, you got anything for Nate?
I just wanted to say that I think the movie poster is really badass. I was going to send it in the chat so that Dave could put it up so everybody could see it.
Yeah, go ahead and send it.
Is that the one with the eye?
Yep.
Yeah, we have a couple other promotional posters too. We got one with the killer on it. That's a really dope poster too. But yeah, that eye poster is one we're gonna have on the stream platforms. That's the official poster.
You're having the release premiere party on the 2nd, and then after that, how could somebody watch the film?
I would say join Lucky Weirdo Films on Facebook. We are planning to get a Instagram page as well. So join Lucky Weirdo Films on Facebook, because we will be announcing when it will be on the stream platform later this year or the beginning of next year. That's the best that's the only thing I can say right now, because I don't really know the exact date. And honestly, to be totally transparent, we might even not immediately put it on the stream platforms. We might actually get into some film festivals like Cannes or Sundance. I mean, the film is dope. I mean, you haven't seen it yet. I know I wrote it, so I might be a little biased, but
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, it's your stuff. You're gonna say it's good. Why would you not say it's not good?
Right,
sure.
Right.
I'm on board, buddy.
Right. So I think it could win some awards, So I'm definitely going to put it. It's a big chance that I might put it in Cannes or Sundance. If I could win some awards, man, I mean, it's not like it guarantees better views on the stream platform, but it does help. When someone see that award-winning, whatever film.
Well, and it's nothing, and the thing is this too, I hate to say it, is a lot of it, it's not a bad thing, but is a lot of the movies that win like the Oscars and stuff like that are the ones that people don't know too much about, because they're at like the Cannes Film Festival and all these other ones. It's not these ones that you see at the mainstream theaters. A lot of the better movies are the ones that are independently done, in my opinion. So I like the fact that, I love the goals you have for yourself on that. Like, I'm going to go here, I'm going to do this. Like, you're not selling yourself short for anything. And I respect that.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Definitely what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Maybe one of these days Shane will get an appearance in the movie.
Very well could.
That'd be awesome. I like his look already with the beard. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, a serial killer with a beard.
There you go, Shane. Get your role in the movie.
Well, yeah.
I'll officially be a co-star then.
Right.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually like really intrigued, because I mean, with the whole mental health being the issue that it is today, like I just hope that maybe can help people through their issues and whatnot, and I had to say it, sorry, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually gonna I know we got plans that day, but as soon as I find out that I know it's available anywhere, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, and Nate, make sure you stay in touch with Shane or with us and let us know when it come out. Maybe we can run it on Redline Network's YouTube page if we can.
And maybe we'll get you back in a couple of weeks and see how the premiere and everything went, so that way you can kind of give us a heads up and give us your thoughts on how everything went for the premiere for you.
That would be awesome.
We always love trying to help people out and promoting and stuff like that. Dave has his own Red Lines promotion page. We'll pimp it out on there. Now that we have the picture for it, so we'll definitely help you out on that, brother.
As a matter of fact, Nate, I'm going to send you a friend's request on my personal page and the Red Line Promotions page, and we'll put the poster up on there. If you can send me a little synopsis on it, and I'll put it on there for some people to maybe tune in whenever you guys are going to put it live or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of a cool story and a cool thing you're doing, man. And keep up the good work, because I'm like these guys said, we're always looking to help people out, especially people got small businesses, trying to promote things. We're always trying to do that and get new people on the show. And Shane sent this to me. I'm like, yeah, let's get him on. And he sent it in the group chat, and everybody was all for it. But poster's badass, man. Pretty badass poster. I like it. You come up with that yourself?
Yeah. I'm a very, not to my own horn, I'm a very creative person. So my brain is always working. I'm always writing down new ideas and everything like that. And I wanted to give someone in this movie, I wanted to give people something that, or give something to all type of people. So people who like psychological thrillers, people who like crime dramas, people who just like drama in general, people who love horror. I mean, this movie has all of that. It has a message in it. It's filled with so many different gems.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good, man. I had a very, 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 very small part into a short film that Romel Adams did called Heroin Avenue. I was in there for like 3 seconds and got shot off and whatever. So,
who did that?
Huh?
Who did it? Who did that?
Romel Adams. It's
okay.
it's on YouTube if you want to go look it up. Okay. It's called Heroin Avenue. I think I'm in episode 3. I'm only there for like 3 seconds. I got.
It doesn't matter, but you were there.
You were there, buddy.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd like to test the water a little bit later on down the road with doing some acting or whatever. And I don't know if these guys would. I mean, maybe you guys can come in and film our podcast, and if you got an idea with that, to use that on your show or whatever, or maybe have some of your actors play some radio hosts and use our stuff for you guys or whatever. If you got your juices flowing, your brain moving right there, because I got a few things in my head when I just said that, but you're more than welcome to use that if need be.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. So, anybody else got
sure.
anybody else got any questions or anything for Nate?
I mean, I pretty much think I got everything I needed to, but I'm looking forward to it.
I'm just glad we got it hooked up and linked up, and we got him on here.
Baby steps. This is just hopefully the start to good things for all of us.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And if you ever need any music, people, just let us know. We got links with a lot of bands around here and whatever, so we can direct you to the right people depending on what kind of music you want to play.
Yeah, and I definitely want to. I definitely get a shout out to my my cinematographer Ryan Freeman. He was phenomenal, very very professional, and just very intelligent in the way he captured the angles and shots. My editor Jim Danko, phenomenal editor. But especially I wanted to give a shout out to Fester. I'm a big Fester fan. I just met them like I don't know last year, just before I decided. I finished a script and I was thinking to myself, I want some rock band, some grunge or something in the movie. And they were just very, willing just to, extend their songs and give me, anything I needed, for the tracks. So they're phenomenal. I've seen them live a couple of times, but I just think they're iconic to me. I love them, their group. I love their albums. I love everything about them. So if you come see the movie, or when you see the movie, you'll see a lot of their dope songs in the movie. So. Yeah.
Oh, awesome, man. We're looking forward to that. Send us Shane the link for Fester. We'll check them out. Maybe we'll play some of their music, maybe get them on here in the future to talk about this. But Nate, we appreciate you coming on, man, taking time out of your morning or your afternoon now to join us here on Unscripted on the Red Line Network. But again,
best of luck to you, man.
Best of luck to you, man.
Yep.
And
we'll be in touch.
Once again, give out your when you guys are doing your red carpet. Give that out again.
August 2nd, Saturday, August 2nd. Doors open at 5:30. Please come to the red carpet event. Mingle, network, shop with our vendors. Movie starts at 7 p.m. Find us on Facebook at Lucky Weirdo Films, and become part of the community. So,
all right, there you have it, Nate Taylor. Thank you, buddy. Get you.
Thanks, Nate.
Take care.
Man. Have a good one.
Awesome.
There you have it. Good job on that, Shane. Good job on getting.
A mutual friend knew that I did a podcast in the Cleveland area, so here we are. So it's all good. Look at us.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So yeah. So a few things I want to talk about here. We know that football season is a little bit getting started here. NFL teams got the training camp, and They got some jerseys that are released. What do
You
you
might as well say hi now.
Hi,
What's up,
Piper.
Piper? How you doing?
She just woke up.
Oh, just woke up. It's half the morning's over.
Well, the dogs woke us up at like 4:30 and 5 and 6 playing and shit. So she went back to sleep a couple times. So that's why she was still sleeping.
Had too much Christmas ale last night too.
So
Oh.
we'll go around the table here. George, your thoughts on the Cleveland Browns jerseys they just brought out?
I like it. It's about time. I personally, I know that about 5 or 6 years ago, somebody did kind of like a different graphics, you know, if you will, of what alternate helmets could look like. And they had a brown one with the orange stripes. The only thing, of course, I didn't like was the dog logo on the side. I said, just leave it alone. It would still look pretty badass. And that's what, you know, eventually Rydell actually did do one. So I like it personally. And I don't mind that it's the color rush at all either. Just one thing is, next time you're going to have a videographer turn around and be on a floating raft, make sure the dude's got a life jacket, would you?
Was that on?
Did you see the actual video of the fall into the water?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Was that on purpose? Was that?
No, it was purely accidental. The guy was just backing up, and he took one step, and later,
Yep. I
he was gone.
I saw it when it originally happened, and then I also saw it from his point of view.
Yeah, his footage is awesome. I was just like, well, there he goes.
That's when I saw his video. I'm like, come on, that had to be set up. That had to be.
No, it clearly, because of the way you can see it for he needed to take about 2 to 3 steps back to get the whole helmet in. And it was that second step back, and it was like, yep, goodbye. You gone. You ain't got that much room, brother. Know the room, and in this case, know the boat, bro.
No.
Know the boat, man. That's why, those outfielders in baseball, they go, we know how many steps it is to that wall. And once in a while, they kind of forget. But yeah,
It happens.
I personally, I like it. As Burridge would say, throw the orange pants on, baby. Put the orange pants with it. I wouldn't be angry at it, but I like it. I personally, I do like it. I don't mind it one bit.
But you guys,
I'm to a point where I don't it's cool, I like it, but how about we win games? I don't give a shit. Put pink on. I don't care.
Here's what I'm looking at with this Browns helmet. I see it, and the more that I look at it, the more it grows on me. But the only thing that I really would there's one thing that I'd really change: the color of the face mask. You either had to go with a gray or an orange.
I would like to see the orange. Yeah,
or an orange face mask. I mean, at first I didn't really like it, but now that I look at it, it's like, okay, it's cool. It's first time ever in franchise history that they got that. But yeah, like I don't like the as they call it, the Alpha Dog brown is what they're calling it, because I just looked it up. The Alpha Dog brown. If they would have added the orange face mask with the orange stripe, I think that would have been a little bit better. But kudos to them for going with the brown helmets. I mean, the jerseys are cool with the fluorescent or the bright orange numbers on them. Them are pretty cool. And I think, like Bird said, Chipper, George, now that you think of it, with the orange pants, that would have been sweet. That would have been pretty sweet.
Didn't they do the jerseys with the orange numbers before, though?
They did something like that with the orange helmet. It was really good. I think when Baker was here, right, Adam? Isn't that when that happened?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I thought so. I thought they did the brown jersey with their orange numbers or whatever.
We'll figure it out later.
So,
Chipper, what's your thoughts on it?
I mean, like you said, the only thing I would have done different with the helmet is the face mask, orange face mask.
Yeah. Adam, your thoughts on it?
I hate it.
I need it.
How did I know?
Straight Dookie suit.
Wow.
Wow.
It's fucking brown. Like the white ones at least look somewhat decent. Like maybe it'll grow on me, but right now I'm not a fan of it. It's too much brown.
I mean, I see where you're coming from.
And that's why we're saying if they did something different with the face mask, it would have added a little bit.
Even the gray face mask would have threw that off. And
it would have to be orange.
Fuck doing the white. Fuck doing the
I wouldn't want any of the white on there. Even with the orange pants, just a single thick brown stripe down the side would be good.
Fuck all the other ones. Just do the goddamn orange chrome already and be done with it.
Yes. I knew that. I knew somebody. I was waiting for one of the listeners to put that. Yep.
And leave it to Wayne to be the one. But I'm also like Shane said, I don't give a shit what color it is. Just fucking win me some games. I don't give a damn what you wear. You can put rainbows on it. You could take the Hawaii Rainbows helmet and put it and take that over, and I'd be like, as long as you're winning, I don't give a shit what you're wearing.
Well, according to all these media people, man, I mean, they're really keeping stats on these OTAs, and
it's funny.
In first week of training camp, they're really into it, man. They're saying Pickett's the lead dog, and now Minnesota wants to. They're calling about Flacco or a quarterback for the Browns, and it's just comical to me that it's so early into the start of training camp, and they're keeping track on who's going to be the starter. Listen. If I'm Stefanski, I'm rolling out with the best quarterback that gives me the best option to win football games. Whether it's Kenny Pickett, whether it's Joe Flacco, whether it's Dylan Gabriel, whether it's Shedeur Sanders. Whoever the quarterback that gives me the best chance to win the AFC North is who I'm going with. Other than that, I could care less about this right now. Give me to the preseason, give me to the regular season, each quarterback gets their opportunity. You got 4 quarterbacks. You got 3 preseason games. Each one of them are going to get 3 quarters to prove themselves and show me how it's done.
What do you think about the Steelers?
What do I think about this
alternate?
We'll go around the room. Adam, since you're not a big Steelers fan, what's your thoughts on the Steelers?
I haven't seen them.
What? You haven't seen the alternate Steelers jerseys? We posted them in the chat.
I was at work. I didn't get a chance to see it.
No. Yeah, so
I like the yellow helmet. Don't get me wrong. As much as I hate the Steelers, but I do like the yellow because it's different. You know, you get tired of the same old black helmet.
Yep, I absolutely love the helmet. The jersey, not so much.
George, you got a second to pull the new Steelers jersey up?
Yep.
All right, so George will pull that up.
But the jersey is better than the Bumblebee shit that they had out a couple years ago.
Oh,
yeah, prison bitch.
It's still ugly.
Yeah.
It's ugly, in my opinion.
I mean, you're not lying, Shane, but would I get one just for nostalgia? If I can get one for like $40, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
but
If I was a Steelers fan, I would buy one on the low, like cheap.
I mean, I'm definitely getting a helmet. I know somebody who works at Rydell. I already put in my order.
I'm still waiting for my Michigan championship helmet.
Well, I mean, I guess they're sold out. They got to remake them.
I absolutely would love to have one of those helmets, but I'm not paying what. I think I saw them for sale for like $750. Like, I'm not paying that.
$125 through the guy I get it through.
Congratulations.
Can you still get an Oilers helmet?
I can.
I wouldn't mind having one of them.
That or the Chargers helmet.
What? You guys were talking about Oilers jerseys earlier?
Yeah.
What is this? People have something against Warren Moon? I would have a Warren Moon jersey.
No, I said I would want a Warren Moon jersey or a Eddie George jersey or Bruce Matthews.
A couple of you said Earl Campbell, which is not wrong either.
I never got to see the man play. It was way before my time.
True.
Earl Campbell was he wore the tear off jerseys. Remember that, Chipper?
Yep. Sure do.
So
I
yeah.
just wish they bring that shit back permanently.
Talking about ugly helmets, have you guys seen the Packers' new ugly helmet?
They ripped it off of fucking Illinois. When they played Michigan last year, did the same thing.
There you go. There's the jerseys, Adam.
The pants.
Why the fucking khaki pants?
Yeah.
Don't know. You could have got away with
because that's what they wore back in the day when they wore those jerseys.
Yeah, but you could have probably got away with either yellow.
Is that like leather helmet days?
Yes, that was 1930s. That's when they were called the Pittsburgh Pirates.
God.
Yeah, not a fan of that jersey.
Thanks for pulling that up, George. Let's see if you can pull up the new Packers jerseys that they did. You can pull that up real quick.
I know he can. It was in our chat.
I personally like the Packers reveal.
The helmet's not bad because of the fact that it's like an old leather helmet, but it's just they copied it off. They copied it off of Illinois.
But theirs is really well. I actually watched. There was a video of the spray painting and the design of that helmet.
Did they get the same guy that did the Illinois helmets to do it?
The detail work in it is sick.
They did that at Rydell, right?
No.
I
know Illinois they didn't. Illinois had it where it was a guy that did them, hand painted them.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Maybe you can go buy an all white. I mean, just thought. Maybe you can go buy an all white Browns helmet, and I can take it to Dwayne Workman and have him paint one for you. He does hand painting. That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, it would.
What Illinois are we talking about? What Illinois helmet are we talking about?
George will pull it up here in a second. He's looking for it right now. But
it's working his magic.
Yeah, it's like the leather helmet from back in the day.
Oh, I remember seeing that last year, right?
Yeah, they wore it against Michigan.
That's right. Okay. Yep, I remember seeing that then.
Didn't they wear like throwback jerseys with that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but these throwback jerseys are much nicer. They don't have that
like
just giant yellow target in the middle. The numbers are actually the full size numbers with that blue. These are much better.
I like the jerseys. Now that I see the helmet, it's not that bad. I'm cool with that.
That's a really good shot of that helmet. Like I said, even the stitching detail, that is pretty sick.
Yeah. What color face mask is that? Is it black
or blue?
It's the blue. It matches the uniform.
Oh, okay. Yeah, even better. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like
They're pretty sharp. Those are sharp. Not gonna lie. Those are pretty sharp.
Has Oregon come out with their alternate helmets and uniforms yet for this year?
Jesus, Christopher. Yeah, their 37th different reveal.
Right. I don't think any college team has.
Got to be higher.
I heard Michigan's coming out with one in all yellow with a blue M on the side.
I haven't heard that, but they need something new. I want to see a chrome gold wing or a yellow wing.
Chrome helmet with a yellow wing?
Or no, like a blue helmet with the yellow wing part being chrome.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
Could be a white helmet that says Moen on it.
We're going to get you a helmet that says, "Get off my lawn," with you pushing a lawnmower. Crotchety old fuck.
Wow.
Love you too, man.
Wow.
Nothing but love for you, brother.
So what do you guys think about football season coming up? I know the Hall of Fame game is it's this week or next.
I think so.
Thursday.
Thursday.
On Thursday, yeah.
It's 5 days from now.
Shane, you going
to the Hall of Fame game?
Yeah.
False. No.
What is it? Chargers and
Lions.
Lions,
yeah.
That'd be a cool game to go to.
Ooh, maybe I need to go. Oh, Aiden. I got a helmet that needs signed.
Well,
also, Adam, I was going to say, I have a solution to our little fantasy football problem.
What's that?
Oh,
well,
boy.
Remember last year, because Zolt is not in person, we used the sleeper draft board online, and he was able to log in to see it. So you would technically be able to see the whole board and be able to still draft.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
George, have you ever thought about maybe doing your draft live on your show?
We do on the Dueling Aces.
We do on Dueling Aces.
Oh, okay.
I did it one time with them, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chipper, I believe, is still in that league, if I remember right. I believe he's still there.
Am I?
I think you are.
I have to look at.
I'll have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure you are still there, my friend.
I totally forgot about that.
But Adam, we're gonna need a new body though. We're
a person short.
we need a new person,
Oh, is that what we're going with, sucker?
I'm just saying we're a man down. Mr. Manning has other
Backed out. That's right.
obligations at the moment and cannot fulfill the spot this year. So we actually have an opening.
So is that a hint to one of us who's
I
not in?
actually have a spot open in my league too. On the August 29th, Friday, August 29th is our draft.
Ours is the 16th.
I'm out.
Ours is the 16th.
Oh, well, then I'm definitely out.
Oh, well, we already know that. Like I said, Adam's already going to be doing double duty there. we can make it happen.
I think the hint is at either myself or Dave. Dave.
I mean, listen, I would love to join a league, but I really
I hear
don't.
you.
I
don't even like joining the league that I've been in for 10 years.
I don't really have the time to do it. I mean, especially with high school football getting ready to come up. And let's talk about high school football real quick. Man, I mean, this first game that we got with OBL WDLW, St. Ignatius at Avon, and it's in Avon.
Ooh.
You're getting a sideline passes for that?
Doozy.
Yeah. Yes, I got you sideline passes for that.
That would be an
I was
outstanding game.
going to say, yep. Yeah.
Last year was at Brown
You
Stadium.
just got to let me know who's going. I mean, if it's you and George, you and Shane, you and Chipper, I'll put
Won't
you
be
in.
me.
Well, okay. Well, then if it's George and Chipper, I just need to know ASAP who's going to be doing that game, and you got to kind of take some pictures and.
Oh, you know me and taking pictures, no problem.
So if you guys
No
want to go on the
problem.
side, if you guys want to go on the sidelines, Adam, you know how we did it before. Just stay out of their way, stay away from them, and whatever. Don't get involved in anything. But that's a big game, and then game number 2 is another big game. Maple Heights at Lorraine, another big game, and then Highland at Avon, Elyria at Lorraine, another big game. Elyria's or Lorraine.
Not going to win shit again this year.
And then you got Elyria Catholic at Midview, Avon at North Ridgeville. Chipper, you're probably going to be at that game.
I will definitely 100% be at that game.
I'll be up in the tower, and I'll be getting a player of the game. So I'll be down there with you guys.
100%. I've been to that game, especially at Ridgeville, for the last number of years.
That's where I should have said hi to fucking Ken Carmen, and I didn't. Remember, he told me, he goes, next time come up and say hi. I said, bet your ass I'll do it this time.
Here's another big game: Amherst Avon Lake.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I want to go to the Avon Lake Stadium. I've never been there.
Well, Adam, I'll send you my schedule, and you let me know what games you want to do or whatever, and I'll give you field passes for us and whoever you're going to take or whatever. And then North or Amherst Elyria is another game. Here's another big game: Holy Name versus EC.
That's at EC, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
EC, and then Avon Lake at Avon, and then we conclude the season at Lorraine Medina. So I'm all in Lorain County with all my games, and I do believe out of all these games that are on this schedule that I'll be working or that we'll be doing, I think this is the best schedule that's out there. I really do. And that the first game is August 21st. That's on a Thursday. So high school football kicking off on a Thursday this year.
That's the Avon Ignatius game?
Yep, Avon Ignatius game. So if you're going to do it now, or if you're going to do it, I need to know now.
Yes.
ASAP that you're going to be available.
And if you're going to go, you want to get there extremely early because parking will be at a premium.
Yeah, we get to roll right up on the field and do it. That's what we're doing. I got to get there at 5 and set up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You got to get there extremely early because parking for that parking at Avon High School or where the football field is anyway is at a premium. So you'll want to get there early.
Yeah, and all games are going to be broadcasted on WDLW, so make sure that you guys check that out.
I bet you that first game you guys are at is going to be on TV.
Fox Sports Ohio used to do it, but I don't know what the hell.
I mean, I think like whatever. I think it'll probably be on Spectrum. Whatever. How Spectrum has the state title games.
Mm-hmm.
They usually have a Friday or a Thursday night game of the week. I guarantee that's what it's going to be.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the other big game during the week too is University School at Brookside. They're definitely not putting that on a Thursday night game. They're putting the biggest game, Ignatius and Avon.
Yes.
First game. Yeah, they're definitely doing that.
Yeah, because they'll probably give Avon their rings that day, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You would think so.
And Clearview just named their new head coach, and they're 33 days out from starting practice.
Wasn't the Ignatius Avon game at Brown Stadium last year? Or
Yeah.
was it Ignatius Eds?
It was.
Okay. And
But it's not,
I think Avon blew out Ignatius.
it's not this year, but I heard the playoff games might be at Cleveland Brown Stadium.
Playoff games?
So I may get an opportunity to do play-by-play this year. I think one of the guys that are on my team is going to be missing a day potentially, so I may get the opportunity to do some play-by-play. Well, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I did read that they did something with the playoff schedule where like the first 2 weeks of playoffs are at whatever team site rather than a neutral site, and then
Yes.
and then after that they go to the neutral sites, as opposed to was it just what the first week is at the teams, the whatever teams.
I don't know if it's
I'm
this,
telling you. Go ahead, Shane.
I don't know. I know this is happening. I don't know if it's this football season or next. They're cutting the playoffs back to 12 teams.
Yes, I think it's this year.
What is it now? 16?
Yep.
It is 16. It's going to be 12.
I'm telling you right now, if you're not at this game on August 21st, Thursday night, the biggest game of the season, Ignatius versus Avon and Avon, you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out big time. So, I mean, if you're not a fan, but you're a fan of football, I suggest you to go.
I like the fact that they're cutting it back from 16 to 12 because there's
Agreed.
There's just some teams that just don't belong.
Yeah, there was teams with losing records in the playoffs.
What Lorraine made it the one year. They don't even think they won a game.
Right.
I was going to say, well, that messes with because that's our first one against Firelands, because yes, yours truly is starting his second term of coaching junior high football for the Vermilion Sailors. So we are running again for this will now be my fourth year in doing it.
But George, are you literally running?
No.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I do.
Run?
Yes, I can. Look, just because there's 80 front pounds on it doesn't mean it can't run.
So what's your expectations for Bryce this year? And he's playing quarterback, right?
Bryce is actually not playing football any further. Bryce is doing fall ball with Premier and is also focusing on continuing his basketball and prepping for that, as basketball and bowling will actually be his first freshman year. Now he can do both sports at the same time, and it's going to be intriguing to see how this schedule will work out in the wintertime. But for fall, he'll do fall baseball on Sundays with Premier. And he has opted out from this point with football. So
I'm surprised by that. I thought he would have opted out of something else other than football.
Nope. Basketball has actually sort of jumped everything almost, including bowling. So he's literally, the past couple of years, he has literally spent 2 hours a day on his own working on dribbling or shooting or something, some sort of aspect of whatever it is, all on his own, and has elevated himself to, a starting role. So we'll see what happens as far as this year's basketball goes. But so far through the summer camps he's done, he's even played with the varsity. He's just walking past the office. He's just like, yeah, I know. Thanks for the glaze. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh my gosh.
All right,
teenagers,
guys.
famous teenagers all of a sudden. But no, that's it doesn't break my heart at all. I always said I've seen too much of where parents force their kids on certain things, and it's like, no, he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it. Whatever he wants to do. I said, if I'm able to physically and financially be able to do it, go for it. You don't want to do it, no problem. I have no issue with that.
Well, I'm glad you support him, George. I really am. I'm going to come out to one of his games when I got time, and hopefully we'll see you at one of these football games. And Adam, just let me know for sure if you're going to go, and I'll give you the passes, and you can just
handle my business.
Yeah, handle the business. I'll kind of put you in charge of doing that, whatever games, and you let me know. I'll make sure that we call and got access to the field. But again, appreciate you guys. George, what do you got in closing real quick? What are you doing tonight? Anything good?
Just getting Kelly out of the house because she's been stuck in the house all week. So, yeah, I definitely need to get her out today.
Okay. Chipper, what do you got going on?
Crushers games tonight and tomorrow and next weekend, and we only have 1 month left of the season. So if guys want to catch a game, come on out. We only got 1 month left of the regular season.
Shane O'Mac, what you got going on?
I'll be in touch with you.
Oh, okay. You'll be in touch.
Hello.
Adam.
Can I get
What
video?
Yeah, you can get video.
I will be at the Moose for the Christmas in July party. It's a potluck, and then we're having like a white elephant gift. We'll have 50-50. We're going to have some Crushers tickets to raffle off, and anything that we make money-wise tonight, all the proceeds are going to go to Officer Wagner's family.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Awesome, Adam. Fucking awesome.
So,
I may be in touch with you too. I'm going to see if I can talk to the boss and maybe we can head out to the Moose for a little bit. Shane, I'll get with you too. I really ain't got nothing to do yet. I don't know what she's got planned. I know she just did her car. We got to do a few errands, but I'm excited to go on vacation and get away for a couple days. Heading up.
When is that, Dave? When are you going?
We're leaving 8:00 in the morning.
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And we're coming back on Tuesday night.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's cool. I'll keep you guys updated on that and send you guys some pictures. I've never been there. I know you guys. I've talked to all you guys about it. You guys said it's a good time. We're going to the American side. Lady of the Mist, I think she's got scheduled right off.
Maid of the Mist.
Maid of the Mist.
She's got scheduled right off the rip, which I heard is pretty cool.
And she also said she had the Whirlpool jet boat scheduled too, which that is really cool.
Yeah, so gonna be wet a lot. So
Nothing wrong with
with
that.
that.
no, nothing wrong
with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Nope.
So everybody over here at Unscripted, everybody at Redline Network, everybody who's watching, we appreciate you guys, man. We want you guys to have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you. We're out, guys. See you guys.
See you.